welcome back to Dungeons, Dragons, and Dads. We're here with the party again on a great, fun-filled episode that's to be had. Last we left the party, Moonbrock the sociopath, in a weird way, killed 4 bandits.
Two of them killed themselves.
2 of them, yeah, by... Yeah, 2, yeah. 2. And, so, we're in this large room. Rug has been taken into possession by Chuck Bowman. And, yeah. And, there's a, you got the door behind you that, came from behind. And, you got the door to the right, on the right side of the room. And then, there's some other decorations, like, there's a moose head on the wall next to a hearth fire.
We're gonna take that moose head? We're gonna take that moose head, right?
We're taking the moose head, right?
I mean, if you want.
I thought we were gonna take the moose head.
Alright. Well, you can make some dice out of it, apparently. And other moose parts.
Well, I don't think this is gonna give us what we need to make the dice.
Oh, yeah. Wrong end. Okay.
So, I'm gonna go on and go through the door on the right.
Okay. You come into a narrow, long hallway, about 50 feet long, about 10 feet wide. And you don't really see anything in the room.
What about Chuck? Does Chuck see anything in the room?
60 seconds.
I'll say your invisibility. Your invisibility side is still there. For just a few more seconds.
Swing real hard. That's anything.
Are you in the room?
Guys, am I in the room?
I went ahead and went through the door, so if you can't.
I'm gonna say you followed him into that room.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Is this the moose head room?
No,
Moose head
next
is
to
the previous. This is
you don't see anything, even with your special eyes. You do see you're able to see though, just because like your vision is enhanced. There's a door at the end on the right.
At the end of the night.
See it. I'm heading through that door. It's too visible.
Yeah.
Running.
following him too.
All right. Inside
I'll
or
let them go
This
first.
is just an empty hallway?
With the door.
Yeah. Alright, well, as you go through the door, you see a room with a slanted wall at the back, kind of offset from the rest of the room. And you see 3 bandits, and they get up. And inside the room is on the floor, there's a big bear rug. And like a bench, like almost like a church pew, really. And there's a bag at the end, and sitting like in between the bandits. It's like a knapsack bag, big heavy knapsack bag. The bandits get up and look at you and say, "You're not supposed to be here."
I have to tell you guys again, I'm here to train you guys.
Can you make a charisma check?
Your trainer's inspector gag.
There's hated movies when they
I
have
haven't
something that really
moved
works and they never use it again.
Yeah.
Well, Moonbrock's doing the opposite of that. Sticking with what works.
This is plan A. Plan B is already blown to the side of the room.
13. 13.
Okay. 13, they say, I didn't hear about any new people
Yeah,
coming
neither
in.
did the 4 in the other room.
You're good. You don't know anything. What's your name?
Todd. They got a very generic white guy name.
Todd, weren't you the one we sent to take out Raynar?
Who's Raynar?
Do you not make the weekly meetings?
No. They stopped doing it a while back. I mean, management just doesn't seem to care about, communication. People on the low end.
I get it. I have a boss too.
Can I try to convince him to go unload our wagon out front? You guys go on a little diagonal hell of a karate training stuff.
Alright, well,
Those
the
patty
guy.
things that little kids kick and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
Kendo
still going on the
stick.
training.
Yeah, I'm still trying to back him up here.
So, give me a charisma check.
As he's doing that, I just walk
That is
over to the table
a
and sit down.
29.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the guy you're talking to, he motions to the other two, says, "Go help him out," and they run back to the way you came. Go outside of mine.
Guys, there's like 600 cooked guys back there. That's an interesting point. How far are they going to go before they realize? Wait a minute.
We're gonna head all the way out to the beginning.
Maybe they took an alternate route?
They weren't good enough.
Alright, so you got the one. So, Todd, the bandit you're persuading, you're lying to, he says, "Is there anything I can do to be helping?"
Yeah, go with him. There's lots of stuff in our wagon. If you don't see the wagon immediately, just keep going. It's out there. Just keep walking until you find the wagon.
Alright, wait right here. I'm gonna go outside and I'll help those.
I'll do it. Love it. Appreciate it, Todd.
We're gonna start
Todd.
tidying up for training here.
Fair road.
What'd you say, big brother?
I said we're gonna start tidying up in here for moving stuff out of the way for training.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. I'll go do that right now. Thanks.
Was it fair
This is
road?
the point of the campaign where Rudolph just decides to infiltrator and actually start training.
It was then.
I'm gonna
Then
kill
at
that.
the
I'm
end of
gonna
it-
kill that Marcus Delphi. I'm gonna take his spot.
That's all I've done. Essentially just turning it into my own little thieves guild.
Yeah, exactly.
Thieves go with one. No one was doing enough. Go on past the test. You're just crushing
Why make
all
a
their
guild if
skills.
we all suck? I'm the worst. We got the worst assassins. Come on. Okay.
Alright, so is there another door in this room?
Yeah, there's a door. There's a door at the far end.
On the oddly shaped wall? Or a door?
Yeah, on the oddly shaped wall.
Did they literally? Did you guys really trick them to go?
Yes, they did.
They're going to unload a wagon.
We're getting better at it. There's no bloodshed this time.
Yeah, finesse.
You can just start trying to like entice people.
That's what I just did. I rolled a
Yeah,
nat 20 with my +9
Why didn't you sex him up with all that charisma? I thought that's what bards were supposed to do.
Whoa, hey, not here!
That's an
Whoa,
offensive
no!
Yeah, just saying.
Initiation.
Okay. Let's go, let go!
No. Keep the
This is
clothes
bullshit.
on.
We've made it how many sessions and our bard hasn't tried to seduce anything?
If you don't try to seduce the next boss, I'm just gonna kick you out. You get banned.
I'm clothed now.
The door on the oddly shaped wall. We got
Do we need the
bear
bear rug too?
a couple benches.
I got it.
Okay. He's taking the
knapsack.
bear rug.
Yeah, I got wolf rug.
I'm gonna
bear
check
rug,
the
red
knapsack.
Inside the
Red
knapsack is 200 gold pieces.
rug. Nice.
And an additional necklace of prayer beads.
I'm gonna toss that one to Vantis.
What is it?
It's a necklace of prayer beads.
Once a day, right?
You know, I said that, but I didn't see it on the description. I don't think so.
So, you just stroke your beads.
Well, the thing is you can't do a definitive action with them. You have to roll, and what you roll might not be advantageous for that current setting. Because, like, if you're trying to do some political intrigue or something, and you roll a 2 and you get plus, you're like, all right, I got +4 to hit in combat. Nice.
I like your idea about moving the armies more. How'd you go without the prayer beads there? What's going on here?
Well, because once you put the beads on, you just do it. Yeah, moving on to the next one.
All right. As you enter the room, I'm gonna say Moonbrock enters first. Another assassin comes in from the shadows.
Like, damn it, Tony, it's just me. Did Brad and Todd not tell you I was coming?
And okay, so he misses you, you duck, you turn around and say that to him. And he stares at you, kind of like, kind of.
I'm here to train. Good God, why does nobody get the letter?
Charisma. You said this so many times, I'm starting to believe you.
13.
Alright, he looks at you and says, "You're not with us."
I'm right here with you now.
No, you're not
How
with
did
our,
I get here?
You're not with our group. You're an enemy.
Am I?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
enemy of inadequate training.
Give me another charisma check.
Start doing push-ups, son.
Yeah, that one sucked. 5.
Alright, roll for initiative.
Ooh.
Well, just move back.
15.
His name is not Tony.
Alright. I'm sorry, you said 16?
15.
15. So, his initiative is 4. And, yeah, we'll do that.
Nat 20. I'm like, will you just settle down and listen for a second?
So you're trying to convince him?
Yeah, I'm trying to convince him again.
Alright, do another d20 for charisma.
Nice.
14.
Okay. He starts to put one of his
That's the
blades
first one,
back
yeah.
in its sheath, and he says, "I'm listening."
Brad, Tom, and Tony. Not Tony, sorry. You were Tony. What's your name? I get all you fucking assassins confused.
My name is Bill Mix.
That's an odd name.
Tim was the other.
Yeah.
Tim, we've already handled talking with Tim. I thought he would meet up with you guys and settle this shit once and for all.
So what?
I'm here to train you guys.
Well, you seem to be able to handle yourself very well, so I believe you on that.
Okay, tell you what. Take your swing at me. If I can deflect or miss it or whatever, obviously know I'm here to train you.
Okay. Here goes. What's your AC?
17.
The assassin jumps off the wall like crazy Spider-Man and just lunges at you and kind of just sidestep out of the way and barely misses you.
Like, see? This is why you guys suck. Too much flair, man.
Alright. What do you need me to
move.
Come at me,
do?
bro.
What do you need me to do?
Go help Brad and what's his name unload the damn wagon.
Wagon?
Be back here in 20. We brought supplies for training.
Wagon? Is it outside?
Right outside.
Way up there?
Right outside, we're like,
Well, yeah, I
40
wasn't dragging it
stories
down here
down.
with us.
Alright. He looks at you and says, "Okay, just keep an eye on that hatch. There's like a little trapdoor hatch. At the end of that."
We'll watch it.
smack his butt on the way out.
Alright.
Get
So,
it on.
Let's
As
That's
that
what I'm gonna be
assassin,
now.
as the
I'm gonna lean
assassin
into
Bill
it.
Mix. So I'm gonna say all of you are in this room now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna say you rock the point man. Depends.
What you say?
All right. As that assassin comes back out, or leaves that room, the 3 bandits from before show up and look at him and say, "They're fucking lying." They killed everybody. There's like 20 dead bodies back there.
Everybody.
Ah, you got us.
And that didn't scare him at all. A bunch of spit roasted
Everybody's
bandits.
dead.
We just came back to say you guys are liars and you suck.
We know. See you later. And yeah, actually, one of the bandits says, I'm gonna go back to working on that farm.
I'm going to get the wagon.
So one of the bandits runs off and basically leaves fine.
Alright.
Tries to.
So there's just 2 of them. I feel a little
Two bandits and the assassin. They're confronting you about your antics.
That was a good one.
Training failed everywhere else. We were hoping you would be better.
Shit, I shouldn't have sent him
Give
back.
me a charisma check.
No. 6.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You killed him. And no, I don't,
To be fair, 2 of them killed themselves.
whatever. Looks, he says, whatever. We're gonna have this out right now.
Alright, if we must.
Everybody, roll for initiative.
Oh.
I guess let's just say that if you guys roll that,
Yeah.
being level 11, you have quite a bit of modifiers. So, all right,
16.
16,
21.
not 21.
No.
Chef.
Elven.
That,
trying to say
that
less
one took me a
numbers.
second.
Why waste time saying many words? See world.
It's less letters, less numbers.
It advances. You got 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Up first is Moonbrock, which is fitting given he's the instigator of all this.
It's the trainer.
Twisted fire starter.
I'll show you how to train. Choo choo.
19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. Oh, who are you
I'm
attacking?
going the assassin.
Okay. Well,
So he wouldn't
it would
fucking
hit
miss.
either of them, but yeah.
18.
18 damage. Alright, as you swing your staff at him, you just hit him right in the ribs and you hear a couple of them crack. And he just goes, ugh!
This is why you need training.
You need discipline.
So we should open a dojo after this. Dojo?
Alright. Let's see, Gristle, you're next.
Okay, I just go straight to the. Oh god. 5 to hit.
Alright. As you swing at the bandits wildly with your sword, one of them just steps out of the way and like takes his short sword and just kind of cleans it out of the way.
Well,
He's like, you're training?
I was just testing. Now I'm gonna cast
Formality.
my bonus action to
I was
Actually,
expecting unexpected.
swing it. Actually, missile.
It's a distraction.
Sleight of hand.
Wait, is magic missile just a
It's
regular
an
spell
instant,
though, right? That's
No.
attack act. You can't use attack action for your bonus action.
Well, it's his magic. He gets it as a bonus action.
Oh, it's like a straight bonus action.
It's like an automatic hit.
Okay.
magic missile, so-
Disregard bonus.
Yeah.
28.
Remember that opening scene from Kung Pao where he just punches a hole in the guy? That's what I'm envisioning. Like this missile just goes right through his torso. He's just like, hey, and he falls over. And just croaks.
You should have taken a training course.
For 3 easy installments of $39.95 gold pieces.
The first lesson.
You don't.
Lesson 2 is you can't avoid magic missile.
Take it like a man. Alright, so that one bandit is gone.
Lesson 2. You can't avoid magic missile.
Lesson 3, don't talk about magic. Alright, Dom, you're up next.
So there's an assassin and a bandit left, right?
Yeah.
How far are they? Are we all pretty?
Yeah, you're all
Close to
pretty
each
close.
other?
It's not
Okay, I'm gonna do it anyways. We cast Stinking Cloud.
All right.
Yeah, which is a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range. So I guess I'd like to put it as far away from us as I can, but I'd still hit them with
20 feet. Yeah, you can hit them and you all
Not
remain
them.
by.
Okay, awesome. So it lasts for. This is we're in the dungeon. It lasts for 4 rounds, and they have to make Constitution saving throws on every one of their turns.
What's the number?
17.
They both fell.
I can't stand it anymore.
So they spend at the beginning of their turns. They make the Constitution save.
They don't
If
have to do anything right
fail-
now?
Yeah, if they fail, then they essentially get skipped, retching, and reeling.
Okay. Alright. Is
Hard.
that the end of your turn?
What is that?
Stinking Cloud.
You fired it up.
Fucking up good.
It happens.
Training. That cloud.
Training.
Hey.
We can train you how to fart. Like a bus stop. Okay.
Chapter 4.
If magic missile doesn't work, hard.
I'll show you magic missile. Turns around. Lifts up his scale meld. God.
Well, no, he doesn't have to lift it up. It's teabag anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
true. It's like a kilt, right?
What's
Okay.
a teabag?
Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
all right. So, the one bandit that's still remaining, he just punches over from the stinging cloud and just starts throwing up on the ground, like The Exorcist.
Oh, I can taste it.
This is worse than that time the raccoon got in the copier.
You killed Chuck.
All right, up next is Chuck.
Yeah, those aren't
This is
physicals.
like, I'm just gonna hang out. Am I in any imminent danger right now?
Not from the no. I mean, there's the cloud. If you go over to attack them, you'll be effective.
Just,
You might.
just chill out. I'm gonna pass.
All right,
Make sure my rugs are good and intact. My moose head's good.
put that out and take a look. Good skinning technique.
Really, he just throws his head through the bag, looking at him.
Just put it on your head.
You're like an ostrich putting his head in the sand. All right, up next is Francis.
I think I want to command this guy to take us to his leader.
Okay.
I mean, I know he's retching right now, but it's not like he's gonna.
No condition, man.
Just give me a minute.
The raccoon. What's the saving throw on that?
It is a wisdom saving throw. 15.
So he's slowly like crawling. As he's still throwing it, he's slowly crawling out of the gas, and he looks at you and says, "What do you want me to do?"
Take us to your leader.
Marcus knew we were coming.
He motions towards the hatch, and he says, "After you."
Is the hatch in the cloud?
Is the hatch going down or is the hatch going up?
It's going down. It's like a trapdoor. Kind of.
Okay.
Alright. So, let's see here. We're still in combat. So, Assassin rolled on that one, so he's still like he goes to lunge at Moonbrock, and he just trips over his own feet and falls over and
So pathetic.
he lands on his little blade that stabs him right in the gut. He's like, ah!
These guys are
See,
so
I told
bad.
you I didn't kill the others.
Yeah.
So bad.
You're like that Domino chick from Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Like, her power is just everybody. I think she sucks up all their luck to her, and they just kill themselves accidentally.
Being lucky is not
Anyway, up next is Moonbrock.
Nat 20.
And that big crit number. Oh, also, yep, 12. The assassin is also thieved over. Keeping these guys out.
55.
Like,
Sorry, Valspar.
I think that.
You should have just took him.
55, yeah. So, use your staff.
Yeah.
So you just rear back and just hit him right over the head. Like, the skull kind of goes like this.
This is what
Straight
training
up
would have
dead.
saved you.
And you can still see, like, the vomit, just like a hose. Or a little pump.
Poor Valspar.
It smells of
Still mix.
spillmix.
I don't know. I just thought of random syllables. Sounds like
Sounds like him throwing
a dietary aid supplement. Or
Sounds
like,
like a beholder name.
yeah, it does actually. Okay. All right. So we're out of combat, and Vantis went down the trapdoor with the commanded band.
her down.
All you following her down?
Is it like a ladder?
Yeah.
Or just like a dropping in? Is it a ladder?
It's like a ladder.
Dropping them off.
Promenade East.
How big is this trapdoor? Is it like man size or larger than man size?
I would say take that doorway right there, cut it in half. Like that's kind of the open space.
Alright.
So pretty good. You could probably fit 2 normal sized people in there. 1.5 for me.
That was important.
Yeah, for you. Alright. Let's see. Alright.
What's the return? Return? Back. Yeah.
Alright, as you come down, you're in a circular room. There's a doorway there's a doorway like heading to the left and one to the right, like on the flat parts. And other than that, that room that you enter seems pretty.
How big is it?
I'd say 20 feet by 20 feet.
There's two right.
Can't we get the guy to tell us? Well, he's supposed
Yeah.
to be leading.
He's still commanded.
Oh, okay. So as he's commanded, he says, "You want to go through the right door." What's that?
At this point, probably.
More bandits. Let's make them kill each other again.
I'm gonna go to the right.
I kind of told you what was up ahead. But
Hey, what,
I mean,
can
I
we
think
have the
that's kinda
commanding
obvious.
guy go through
Yeah.
and say, hey, the trainers are about to be here. You guys ready up your stuff?
Sure.
I thought we killed them.
No, there's one guy left, one bandit that Vanta's
Commanded.
commanded, and he's showing us the way to.
It's like, if
His
he's
leader.
part of their team and he's telling them, hey, trainers are
Yeah, okay.
I think you can just bust in there and rip off your clothes and seduce them all.
just busting naked. They'd be like, what? No. What?
Retreat.
Stripper girl?
I
I can try it. Okay, alright.
I'll
Oh
kick the
my
door open, do the
God.
gyrate.
All right. So let's say that. All right. So under Vance's command, if you want to go ahead and put this, the bandit that you have control of, he walks straight ahead into another circular room that looks the same exact dimension. And in that room, there's a door to your left. You keep following him, and you enter a straight way. So there's a door in front of you and a door to your right. And as you enter that straightway, the guy who you're commanding says to you, "There's some guys in there, but we don't have to bother them."
Just bypass me.
I'm gonna take the time to sense evil. Is
Okay.
there anything?
I mean, other than there's at least there's multiple cutthroats, you know,
Right.
in that room.
But no fiends, no undead.
Nothing sinister like no ghouls or demons or anything like that.
Go gather everyone up and tell them to come. We'll wait.
Okay, wait, I thought this guy was taking us to Marcus.
Well, I'm just wanting to make sure that you know, I can take it to him. He's just saying you don't have to bother those guys. Just go through this door on the right.
Want to bypass him?
Yeah, it's just bypass it.
All right. So as the guy, let me look here. The guy, the commanding man, follow him to that door to the right. It goes into another straightaway, and then that goes into a door straight ahead. It's in another circular room. And he looks at you and says, "Hold on." He looks at you and says, "This door actually has a locking mechanism. You have to say something. I forget what it is. So I think it's written down somewhere in the back.
Like, magic or what?
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Like, Can I sense if he's lying or not?
So, like, Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
Or do you just want to do a perception check?
Actually, yeah, I'll do a
The Zone of
perception
Truth
check.
is guaranteed. But
Zone of truth, you tell me.
yeah, just,
I'll
yeah,
do a
roll me a
perception.
I've got a
perception check.
solution for every situation.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
But my perception is... I have 13.
Well, he's telling the truth. He legitimately doesn't remember what the phrase is. He looks and he says, it's a short phrase, I forget what it is. You just have to, I forgot, that room that the guys are in, there's a book in there, part of it written down, and there's another room that we haven't gone through yet. Part of it written down.
Can you open the door from the other side?
No, I think you just have to say the phrase.
I'm gonna say, praise Marcus, and I cast Dispel Magic on him.
Okay.
So, 16.
The lock seems to remain unaffected as you push on the door. It buckles a little bit, but you can tell it's not jammed.
So is there a room that has nothing in it that we missed behind that has
You haven't been. I will tell you, you haven't been to every room. I mean, obviously, there's a room that he said the guys were in, but then there might be.
How many guys are in that room?
He looks at you and says, "I can't remember. Probably 3 or 4."
3 or 4.
He's like,
Is
"It
there
just
only
depends. It
one way
depends
in
on
the
the time
door?
of day.
Right.
It could be 10 guys in there at nighttime. Just selling them, right?
Is there only one way into that room?
No. This room's like it's like a square, kind of. So we could go back to the way we first came down and go the other way.
I'll go back into the room where everybody else is. Someone wants to go with me. I'll try to
I'm
distract
thinking
them.
we ambush. We have 2 people come from one way, 2 people come from another way, but I don't know if there's only 2 ways in. Or 4.
What's that?
I could teleport us through the locked door. At least me, Moonrock, and another person.
I'm trying to know you have been there before or something like that. It's not Jumper.
I was just thinking.
He could ride on my back, and I could take one of the person. I'm assuming I can carry him. I'm one of the first to do it. Or I could do detect object if we could make that guy tell us what the name of the book was.
Can you cast Shrink?
Well, time. I don't have no spell slots.
Gotcha.
Well, we could all climb into a bag of holding. We could just like walk through with us and teleport through.
Yeah, then you're getting kind of.
Then we find out what's more about it.
Because I'm pretty sure there's like no.
He looks at the man that you have under your control. He looks at you and says, "It's really a simple phrase. We don't even, we could, I could probably make up some story to get those guys just names.
Yeah, just send him in and get them.
Okay.
And then, like,
Okay.
just 4 bandits.
So that bandit, so you're gonna send him
To get the
to
basket.
go get the books.
Trainers are here and they like want the book. So get on the door.
Okay, so if you all are, I guess you're gonna wait around.
Yeah.
All right, so he kind of, and he's not gonna double cross if he's under your command, but he comes back with the 2 books. They both have 1 page, and he looks at you and says, "Oh, it's in Elvish. I can't speak Elvish."
I can!
Alright, 1 book says "Over me" in Elvish. The other book says "Rain Watches."
And watches over me.
In Elvish? Like, side more. Anyway, I was trying to get the Aerosmith's daughter. Yeah. Alright, so as you say, rain watches over me in Elvish. The door locking mechanism unlocks. And in front of you, you see what looks to be a circular room with a that's really dark.
So, is this like old elven ruins or something in here?
So I have dark vision. So whatever.
Okay.
The dark vision. So what can I see?
Roll. I know you have dark vision, but roll me a perception check.
Oh shit.
It's in your.
Perception is in your skill. It should be wisdom.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
7 total. You just see what looks to be a circular.
So my passive perception is 16.
Okay. Well, would your like a perception check would just be you roll a d20 and it's that plus your modifier.
Plus your perception modifier. Yeah. Whereas passive perception assumes it's just passive. So it assumes like it rolls a 10 plus whatever your skill is.
Okay. So in the room, it's a circular room, a small circular room about 20 feet by 20 feet, just like the ones that you've been to. And it, you see a figure walking around, kind of in one of the back of the room, and you see a stairwell going down. Alright, as you do, he comes out of the shadows and takes a swing at you with his sword, and it looks to be just another run-of-the-mill assassin.
Wandering assassin.
He takes a swing at you, and he misses. And you're just like, okay.
I've heard this song before.
Push him down the stairs.
Alright, no, I'm just gonna.
It's really the worst
This is
bandits
just
ever.
old hat with these assassins out. Get him!
No one ever said.
What about the assassins?
So do we wanna? Are we gonna try to mind fuck this guy, or should we just chop him down?
Let's just chop it down.
Alright.
Train him.
Gristle is the only one in the room, so I'm gonna have Gristle roll initiative. Anyone who want to come in to fight.
Yeah,
Yes, or no?
I'll come in behind him.
Was this commanded dude with us?
Yeah.
How long is that last one?
Like this is just doing it for fun. But like I never.
Everything, sub 10.
I know.
Lasts for one round. So
You need to flush your dice real quick.
Maybe.
Yeah, there it is. That's better.
Except for this one. Now he's gonna roll 3.
Maybe. I guess should I just
Sure. We do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this again. But it's fine. What's up?
so yeah, I'm gonna roll with him.
What was it?
No, I got an at 1. So.
Alright. Well, let's say this. It's his initiative. What was your initiative roll, Moonbrook?
Oh, I hadn't rolled one yet. I'm walking in behind him. 16.
Alright, so the assassin, seeing the shortest member of the party, he takes a swing at Moonbrock and completely misses him. Forgot how short he was. And then Moonbrock, you're up.
I'm gonna use one side of my staff and smoke him right in the nads. 19 to hit.
Alright, that hit.
Smoking and hot stuff comes out of his mouth. Brains.
24.
Alright. Alright, as you hit him right in the crotch, he just goes, "Whoa!" And he kind of like, "Oh."
It's alright, compose yourself.
I'm gonna give you a turn again.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I got a 20, not a nat 20.
A yield!
I'll just,
Fucking yield!
Baby maker.
Imagine this goes into one of those like 20-minute long montages from Family Guy where he's just sitting there wincing in pain.
32. So 32 damage with the 35.
Ooh.
To the nods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
You still?
I'm gonna follow that up.
the way I'm envisioning it is that you like as he's bent over after getting hit in the nards, he looks so much different with his glasses off, Brian. It's weird.
Superman Clark Kent.
But as he's kind of hunched over, you just like hit him with the long sword across the back of both of his legs, and he just falls down on his ass. And it's like, why? And
Yeah, for assassins, they're really a talkative bunch.
You still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my.
Oh, okay.
Do my extra sword.
14 then.
No. That's 7 times 4.
28, 33.
3.
Wait, what was your? Did you have to roll to hit on that, right?
Do you have to for your extra attack?
Yeah.
7.
Alright, well, you swing at him again. You swing at him and take off his head as he falls over from your first attack. He whips. And he makes another move towards Moonbrock for that personal insult to his manhood. And 16. So he tries to stab you with his pokey sword, and he just misses.
Block it and smack him on the other side of the head.
Yep.
17 to hit.
And I just looked at that.
So you think Morgan
That hits him.
an assassin?
So yeah,
I think so.
as you're parrying,
21 damage.
as you parry that away and you hit him with the bottom end of your staff, and he is just all bloodied up and he's looking really bad.
Just stop.
I mean, if you want to try it, maybe too. Yeah, okay. He looks at you more determined than ever to at least get hurt in.
I don't
Hurt
want to
you.
kill you, man.
Just go home to your family.
I guess so.
Another day.
Guess he's up.
At this point, a strong wind could take him out.
Yeah,
Just say
pretty
no
much.
to
Two
the
of them.
boss.
18 to hit.
You don't get paid enough for this.
He's got 2 HP left. So, the way I envision it is after he gets knocked back down on his knees after Moonbrock's still hit with stuff, and you just lunge your sword right through his chest, and you pull it out, and blood off there.
Keyword.
Yeah.
That took entirely too long.
Ninja
Trudging on.
Okay, so you want to go down the stairs?
Yep.
Alright.
Loading dungeon. Populating enemies. Populating bandits and assassins. Calculating dialogue.
What's with you? What am I looking at everybody down? So just sneaking around stabbing people with
Well,
Because I've already used my pass without trace for the day. This dungeon's taking entirely too long.
You're not sexing anybody up. Chad hasn't punched anything.
I haven't morphed into it. I haven't turned into anything
Once.
yet.
Okay, so all three of you descend down the stairs. You start to hear the sound of water moving, and there's some cobblestone paths that leads
He's
into.
down there on the boats, isn't he?
As you come down the stairs, there's a long hallway that's pretty wide, and there's water on your left, there's a cobblestone path, and you come upon 3 bandits, and they're trying to wrestle a large, like, crustacean-looking creature that's looks kind of like a big crab, big crane.
So wait, how'd you know they were on boats?
They had said it earlier. He had said it earlier. One of the guys we talked to said that Marcus stayed down next to the boats or something.
That we'll get through this.
So I see that. I go running up there and it's like, no, that's the wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
and I put my hand out to like, just kind of calm the beast.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're animal powers.
And I'm silently telling him, just calm down, get you out of this.
Okay.
Silent speech.
So the beast appears to be calm. It's got these huge pincers, and as soon as it calms down, the guys holding the ropes, wrangling him, kind of let their guard down. And as soon as he does that, as soon as they do that, he pulls his arm up and just like chops one of their heads off.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then the other two are like, "Who are you?" They're looking at you while they're wrangling.
Obviously, I'm the crustacean wrangler. You guys don't know what the hell you're doing.
Everything is like, what's that subreddit? Pretend like you belong.
He's not even spec. This character's not even spec.
Alright, yeah, give me a charisma check. You know what? Given what just happened, I'm just gonna say, they look at you and say, "Okay, well, give us a hand."
Alright, cool. I go run over, and as I'm running over, I tell him, calm down. I jump on his back.
Okay.
It's like, alright.
And the beast communicates back to you and says, "They've kept me here for years. I just want to get out of here."
Okay, so there's water next to us, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do is tell them, like, alright, let it go.
Alright, so
I've got this.
the bandits let go of the ropes.
As soon as I let go of the ropes, I tell him, he's like, alright, kill those two.
Alright, and just in one foul swoop, he just takes both of his big arms, does the same thing, chops one of them in half, and the other one just like chops his arm off. The guy falls over, and he just like doing that on his body.
Got you.
Like, alright, do you know your way out of here?
Yeah.
Be
Alright.
free, my friend.
That is a just for your druidic powers. That is a creature in the monster manual called a Chul. Chuul. So
Just those people were
we got the worst pandas. Alright.
We mourn their loss.
Alright, so ahead of you, you see that cobblestone path that's next to the shore. It goes up, and you do see two boats off in the distance.
Let's burn the boats.
Not far off.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what the thing looks like.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I tried to. I was like, I gotta give Moonbrock some cool shapeshifting roster here.
So we can large lobster-like aberrations with a hatred for surface dwelling people.
It's time to true out.
Okay, so ahead of you see the boats. There's a couple tents on the right-hand side, and or 3 tents on the right-hand side, and that's where we're gonna end it for this episode, guys. Looks like we might have gotten to the end of this dungeon. Thanks for sticking with it, guys. I know it felt kind of long, but thanks for watching, and we'll be back next episode to see what lies on those boats, and maybe we're getting close to the big bad guy at the end.
There's a big bad guy?
Maybe. I mean, the guy you're looking for. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.